Hi viewers, this is StáñGùRú. I welcome you to my new lesson, and today I'll be teaching you how to design teacup logo, something similar to this. So make sure you get your system ready, and the recommended version of CorelDRAW should be CorelDRAW X3 or any higher version. Let's get started. Now to design teacup, the first thing you have to do, I want to design the serviette. This that look like a plate. So I have to click on the ellipse tool, which is after the rectangle tool, and the shortcut is F7. So I left click on ellipse and I click to drag to form something like this. Then I drop my mouse. Then I click on shape tool, which is F10, the second tool in the toolbox. So I left click on shape tool. I point to the node here. I click dragging upward backwardly. You drag up backwardly, it will give you something like this. We point to the second node, drag up backwardly, and we have something like this. Then the next thing you have to do is to click on pick tool, which is space bar, but I'm not using shortcut, so I click on pick tool. So and then next thing I have to do is to click on the artistic media tool, and the shortcut is letter I. So I left click on artistic media tool. From the property bar, I will see something like this. So I'm selecting this type of artistic media, this. So left click on it, it will give you something like this. You can go to the property bar to adjust the stroke width by using the up arrow to click up gradually. Then after getting something like this, I click on pick tool, which is the first tool. Then I duplicate this up there by going to edit menu. I don't want to use shortcut. I can use this copy command from the property from the standard bar, or I go to edit menu, I will see copy, then I will paste it with this icon, or I can go to edit menu, I will see paste. So I can now bring out the duplicate of the object, resize it and place it at the center. Keep resizing until you get something similar to this. So after doing that, the next thing I have to do is to click on ellipse tool, which is F7 as a shortcut. Is below the rectangle tool. So I click on ellipse and I click to drag to form something similar to this. Then after drawing, remember your mouse is still on the plus sign with ellipse, so I don't need to stress myself to go to ellipse. Rather, I can use the ellipse to draw something like this on the redesigned circle. So I can use the zoom tool to magnify in order to check whether it is set, using pick tool to adjust it so that it can meet the line. So let me go back to zoom tool and zoom in back. So let me zoom this place to check whether it is set. So I have to use my pick tool from the toolbox and make sure it is set. So after doing that, let me use my zoom tool to bring it back to normal. Then the next thing I have to do is to click on the smart fit tool, which is the last tool. If you're using CorelDRAW X7, the last one, but if you're using CorelDRAW S3, is at the center. So clicking on it, by default we have black, which is what I needed. So I can click here, it will fill here. If it's not filling, that means this line is not joined. So my own is joined, so you have to make sure you zoom to join it very well. And I have to click inside this place to fill here. Then I click on pick tool and I will delete this circle. Pressing delete on the keyboard, we have something like this. So I marquee these two objects together and I go to the color palette. I choose the no fill, which is the X. Let's click on it to give us something like this. So I can place it here. So I'm permitted to adjust the size to your desired size. So I'm trying to click on zoom tool to magnify so I can have a better view. Then I click on pick tool to deactivate my zoom tool. So I click on pick tool, shortcut is space bar. Then I click on the artistic media tool, which is letter I shortcut. This time around I went to the property bar, which is the preset stroke. I select this. So you are permitted to select the one you like. So let me say I select this from the property bar. So I'm trying to adjust the stroke width by using that one. So the more you click, the more it adjust. So I want this, I can use my property bar. Check the property bar, I choose this, don't forget. So from the toolbox, I select my Bezier tool. You can use freehand tool to draw a curve, so I'm using Bezier tool for now. So okay, let me use freehand tool for the first one, then I will use Bezier tool for the second one. So I click here, I select my freehand tool, shortcut is F5. So I click here, you click here, you click inside the node, you click here. That's how to use a freehand tool. Now I have to curve it with my shape tool. F10 is the shortcut. So I click on my shape tool, I click inside this line, asterisk indicate, I come to convert line to curve from the property bar, then I try to use it to curve this side. Then this place too, I click here, asterisk or curve, I come to the property bar, convert to curve, and I curve it to form something like this. So after getting it, I can remove this node, and if it's not adjust, I can just click on the node and use my angle to adjust it to form my desired shape. So this is what I wanted. Then the next layer, you can adjust it to your size or the shape you want. So I now click on my artistic media tool, then I select the preset stroke, then I select this. It's too thick, I can just reduce it from the stroke width, and it forms something related to this. Then I click on pick tool, I duplicate this shape by going to edit menu, copy, edit menu, and paste. So I can just drag and form something like this. So I can just paste. Since I've copied, I can use this icon to paste my job, then I can drag also to form something like this. So that's how I created that. Let me zoom out back so you can see the pre-design work. So after doing that, let me zoom it back. So the next thing I have to do is to draw the handle, which is initially I use my freehand tool, so I'm going to use the Bezier tool. So I can just click on the arrow beside the freehand tool, the arrow beside that I will see the Bezier tool. So here, this is how to use the Bezier tool. Just click, it on a point node appear, just click, a node appear, just click, a node appear, just click, a node appear. That's how to use the Bezier tool. Then I click on the shape tool, which is F10 to shape or to curve. So I click here, you can just click here, or you can right click on the line and you see to curve. Instead of you stressing yourself to click here and come to the property bar to click on curve, the same procedure. So let me right click here and select to curve. So I can just curve this place. Then I come to this place also, I right click, I curve, click outside and curve like this. So and the last one, I click here, I right click there, I seek to curve, click outside and I curve like this. I can now delete this node by double clicking. I can delete this by double clicking. So I can now take my node to adjust it to form what I really wanted. So I can form it like this, and that's how I get this curve. So you can take your time to make a curve of your choice using this arrow sign. So touching this arrow, you can curve it to form your desired shape. So after doing that, the next thing is to use your artistic media tool and select your first one. You can increase the stroke width to form something you desired or wanted. So after doing something like that, I have to click on pick tool to marquee the entire design, reduce it to form your shape. If this one is too thick, you can just, like it's too thick for me, so I want to reduce it using the stroke width. So this is what I wanted. So you can now use your pick tool to finally marquee all the job and group it. You can group by going to objects and you see group command group objects. So after doing that, the next thing you have to do is just to type your teacup by using your text tool from the toolbox and type teacup. So after doing that, you click on your pick tool from the toolbox, pick tool from the toolbox, then you go to your font and select impact, which is what I use. So you can use your own, and that's how I create this teacup. So join me in my next class. Thank you.